Morning there, folks. (9:34 a.m.) Sunday, October 9th, 2016. I love you, buddy. Hercules hanging in there. This is a late one today. I gotta take better care of the kitties out there. They didn't get the full treatment yesterday. And cats and animals outside, they all come up. They all live around here. All kinds. Not just all kinds of cats, everything. Snakes too, but they don't fare too well with the cats. When I find them, I like to try to transplant them somewhere else, get them away from the cats. This whole neighborhood used to be riddled with rats everywhere, all over the place. Some people had them in and out of the in and out of the houses, and you couldn't hardly stop them. Now you don't have that problem. Anyway, I wanted to talk about mistakes and forgiveness. I love you, buddy. Go ahead, lay down, Herky. That's my buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, good boy, honey. He was kind of laying down on his belly, just went on his side. Yeah, I guess I am pretty roundabout in everything I say. Just kind of casual, whatever it is, whatever it is, and let things be whatever they are. And folks, why not? Before you can change to improve yourself, to become more of who you really are, and more of who you want to be, don't you first have to be yourself? I don't know. Makes sense to me. I'm a simple person. So, as you learn things in school, when you take math, you have an eraser. Why? Because you're going to make mistakes. Of course, I'm sure in school they use calculators and all kinds of stuff, but in school we always had erasers for that. An artist has an eraser. Sometimes we'll paint over something. So, sorry folks, I'm getting hammered. Getting worked on hard by Mary Lily. I did a video right before this, update on the war just starting today here on the earth, which is very soft and silent, smooth, surgical, complete. But anyway, she's using some of this energy with all the fighting in this life. My energy mutated in May of 2013, and she's changing me, my DNA and everything relative to that energy now, and it's just weird. But anyway, and again, as this happens, I'll be making mistakes in talking, trying to say the right word. When I go to see stuff, I flow pretty darn good. And if I say something and it's a little fuzzy and something's wrong, I'll catch it 99.9% of the time. I catch it immediately. As we find out a better way to do something, how do we do that? We do it a certain way, and then we say, oh, wait a minute, I could do this like that, and now I can do something better. So you didn't know that right away, so what, you made a mistake you didn't do right the first time? Well, you're learning, you're progressing. Boom, you start here, and you're moving forward. So, other people love to use the word mistake like the people that want to give you a hard time. Folks, all of you are waking up. You're using abilities that are metaphysical. All of you, almost all of you listening to me. There's only a few little schmucks that listen to me that, have issues. New video come out, and there's one person, I won't say who it is, just waiting to touch that, thumbs down, thumbs down. Yeah. Look at my videos, and you see a whole lot of the videos, and there's one thumb down, one thumb down. It's funny that this person actually thinks they're training me to change my video to make them happy. That's what's in this person's head. It's so funny. Take that. I'm like, wow. This is relevant to the conversation, folks. There's always going to be people like that out there. They're going to say, you made a mistake. Ask that idiot how many mistakes they've made, if they've ever made a mistake. Number one, their head's so swollen, not like mine from growing, or a lot of yours from growing, but literally just ego. You have to have self. You are self. You have to have self. You have to use that to drive yourself forward. You have to have the desire to go forward with yourself to improve yourself. Some people call that ego. That's why I don't like the word. It's not as bad as the word psychic, but it's still got issues. Forward drive, momentum, having pride in yourself, that's a good thing. Having pride in yourself is awesome. Thinking you're better than someone else is not. Thinking you're better than what you really are, false pride, that's not good. Okay, so we got to watch what we're saying as far as wording. And it's funny I'm saying that because I make so many mistakes with that, and things that aren't flowing quite the way they need to. Wow, sorry, hammer time. I've got a consult in a little over an hour, so I'm getting hammered. So I'll be ready for it. Anyway, as we progress and we make these little jumps, little movements like this, in our progression to become who we really are and to grow and to better ourselves, we're going to make changes here and there. Everybody wants to take this little change point and call it a mistake. Oh, you're no good. You made a mistake. Who the hell are these people? Who the hell are they? They're perfect, that they never make mistakes? If you show me one person, one being, in and out of body, anything, you show me one thing that's never made a mistake, I'll say, you need to get your head out of your ass and start breathing oxygen because you ain't thinking right. Okay? Damn, I'm so blunt. Hey, man, I don't know who else to be, okay? Me. And you know what? I'm all right with that. And if other people have a problem, that's their problem. It's not mine, because I'm okay with it. I try not to cuss too much. I know sometimes I do. It's between being a mechanic and in the military and then fighting stuff, metaphysically. I mean, hard for the last 8 years. Yeah, I got a little bit of a foul mouth. I try to catch it as much as possible. Anyway, so when I don't and it slips through, that could be called a mistake because I really should have held back more. Folks, don't worry about it. If you haven't hurt someone, then you're just learning. When you make the same error 3 times in a row, then it's time, look, okay, what the heck's going on? Is something bugging me? Why am I doing this? Is an issue with me, being done to me, whatever it is. How do I feel about this? Do I really want to stop doing that? And just relax. Just be you. Go inside yourself and find out. Blah. If you make a mistake, you correct it. Lots of times I've introduced someone that I really, gave him and her a nice opening. Said these people have these abilities, they're cool, and let's see what happens. And then they just go sour on me. I don't want to, but then I got to turn around and make a public statement denouncing it. Okay? As long as it's important enough, yes. If it's a small thing, I'm not going to bother. And people change back and forth, so that's why I hesitate to say something about most people. And there's not that many people. There's only a few people I've said anything about. Where I had to decant, is that the right word? What I said earlier. make a mistake, you know, the mistakes I've made personally. I didn't know that I had two other focal points of my own focal point, what I am. I didn't know I had two other, like, large amoebic type fingers coming out that could also be in a body having a life while I'm on the same planet. It has to be on the same planet. It has to be local. I didn't know that was possible, and I found out. So everything I said before that, was that wrong? Well, whatever, I'm learning. I never said what. I didn't. I might have said on the primary focal point. I never said I only have one focal point. So, but stuff like that, folks, you let it go. If someone's making a big issue about it, they've got an agenda to put you down and build themselves up. Screw them. Screw them. Just, they're mud. They'll fall away. Just like bird droppings from the sky, they're just gonna go. That's about what they're worth. They will feel empowered if they can slow you down. They will feel their own incredible might and glory. I told them I'm in control. I'm a hero. I mean, they think all kinds of crazy crap. What are they doing trying to run your life anyway? What do they think, you're a politician that's going up for office saying, here I am, vote for me. I'm the man. Or I'm the woman, whatever. I'm perfect. Don't make mistakes, whatever. Don't worry about it, folks. Just keep going. Sometimes you'll have friends, that jump on you a little bit, and then later they start to wake up and see more. And then you can see where they understand that. You can see and feel that emotion inside them where they feel bad. Maybe that's a good time. If they are a little bit insecure with themselves where they can't quite say it and they're a friend, you start seeing them seeing stuff or whatever, then help them out with that. And you can start off with saying, look, I know you didn't used to see things like this, but I'm seeing you starting to wake up and becoming aware of more than you were. And that gives them, they might say, oh, no, and run away. But you know what? They might be ready to go ahead and say, this is some weird stuff happening. Give them a chance to open up. And then after 2 or 3 sentences back and forth each, then maybe they'll say, I kind of gave you a hard time. Sorry about that. And you say, man, it's no problem. It's like I've told people before. I said, you know what? Before I woke up, I was asleep. How's that for a simple comment? I've always had abilities and known certain stuff and everything, but I was never awake like I am now. If I was as strong back when I had to start fighting the original first, being male and female and everything else as I am now, I would have had everything done in less than a year instead of 8. It just doesn't work like that. We can't have things the way we want them. And as we learn, we progress, we move forward. As we learn a better way to do something, don't go worrying about calling that a mistake or an error in judgment. There's things we do that will be, but so what? Let it go. Other people want to hold on to it. Take a look at what they're doing and why. Just realize, look at them. Someone's trying to say, you made a mistake, you're not perfect. And I said, and just look at them and say, who the hell it is? Why would you want to be? Why would you think I am? I've never said that. What's your issue with me? It's coming from your own seeking for glory of yourself. And, you suck. And just turn around and walk away. Or just look at them and just kind of laugh and walk away. Whatever you want to do. All I'm concerned about is them impeding your growth to become yourself. Okay? That's what's important. Wow. Little Mary Lily's in there. It's almost like having a spear, 10-foot spear stuck in your head and moved around. Anyway, she's doing really good stuff, though, for me. Anyway, don't let that slow you down. Don't let other people's opinion matter. You're living your life. You're not living theirs. And if you're living your life for them, then you shouldn't be in a body. Get the hell out. Okay? Straightforward to the point, yes. It's what it needs to be. I'm not here to play fluffy puffy. I love everyone. I will do whatever I can for everyone all the time. I prove that by my actions. I show you who I am. With every breath and in between. Why be anything other than yourself? And if someone has a big issue with it, they got issues. And if they're going crazy, saying stuff on the internet or whatever, making a big deal, then you ought to make one statement and forget about it. Go look at a person, feel them, see what's going on, and let them know. I've very, very rarely bothered or had to do it. There's a couple of times talking in public where a man, once a woman, really gave me a hard time. And I brought out enough dirt on them in their personal life that shut them up in their tracks. And then I looked at him and I said, you still want to help me? If you don't want to become part of this and learn how to become more of yourself, because this is all about you, then leave. I'll help you. Aggressive, yes. I'm here to do something, and I refuse to stop until I can get the heck out of here, and that's coming. So, be you. Live your own life. Have your own expectations of things you want for yourself, things you hope for yourself to do, to become, and to have. Nothing wrong with that. And when those you care about, when you can feel that they feel bad about something, give them an open door. Open a window or something where they can, you can help them to kind of get through that. Because they came back to you and you're feeling that because they're trying. So just when people do that, folks, let go the best of your ability, okay? Just let go of the crap. If you have to make a statement about it. There's one guy that people put words in your mouth. There's some moron on the internet that actually made a statement saying, J. Essex says the moon is hollow. And I'm like, I never said any such thing. I said, that's libel. It's a lawsuit. It's to me, it's a joke. So I see something like that, I could literally just say, hey, dude, get your head out of your butt. Find out who it is. I'll make a contradiction to it. I'll put the truth out there and let other people look at it. I'll tag myself to his video. So when people see him, they'll see me. And then you let it go like that. But I haven't bothered to go back and look. It's not that big an issue. So just be yourself. Continue to open up the rest of yourself. We all of us that are doing this, we feel the need for it. We get enjoyment out of it. There's excitement. And it's time. Folks, you're here for a reason. 93+% of everyone who listens to me is here to make a difference. I should say of my subscribers and more, 95% of my subscribers are, but 93%, whatever. There's all these ratios. It's like, stop and trying to figure that out while I got Mary Lily in my head. Trying to, that's funny. Changing me. Who cares? I put that stuff out there, at least what I have, and I don't worry about, freaking out. I don't tell people garbage. But when it comes to those ratios and percentages of things, you get a percentage, then you have to stop and you have to look at exactly what it means. And like when people would say, what kind of DNA do I have? And like, am I reptilian? I might look at them. I said, well, you have between 7 and 12 or 9 and 12 or between 9 and 12 or 14 or something percent reptilian DNA. What's with the percentage? Well, it depends on which markers you use. There's markers that people have that are reptilian, but they're also relative to human or other types. So that's why I don't get so lost in the percentage thing. And it changes daily. Over 90 right now, just over 98% of everything in space is here with us, friendly. You do have some Federation ships out there that are stupid, but it doesn't matter. Most of the Federation fleet and people are awesome. It's the things that run it where you got problems. Folks, don't stop. Keep going. Don't let people bug you that much, and when they do, just handle it. And if someone really wants to jump you about having made a mistake, ask them, who the hell are they? Who the hell are they to talk to you about something you can't even put your hand on? That you didn't do something perfectly accurate in their mind. Who the hell are they? The hardest thing to do is deal with things when you have to do it metaphysically. The stronger you get, the easier it is. But this isn't like this isn't like getting a hammer and hitting a nail and missing a nail. This is a hell of a lot harder. And they don't understand that because they're idiots, number one. Number two, they don't want to. They don't want to know. Okay, they're just like, no, I don't relate to that. Nah. It's like James Randi, okay? There's another nitwit. But anyway, and then number three, they want to put you down any way possible to make themselves look better. Especially the bigger your audience get, the more these, nitwits you get. And it's whatever. Let the wind blow them away. That's about all they're worth. Let them continue. And then they have people that attach to them often. And they just like to snicker and that's what these people are like that. They'll never wake up. Maybe 1% of the people, 2% of the people that listen to these people ever wake up. And when those people actually go to hear or see this person, and I'm getting like 3%, whatever. When these people listen to this person, they say, I don't like this guy's attitude. And then they'll say something bad about somebody. You go look at that person, and then you say, oh, I like this person. They're cool. This other guy's a schmuck. So maybe in one way they'll help you, but don't worry about it. You don't need their help. All you need is to keep going, keep waking up, and learning. It's not easy. It's hard. It gets easier. And then the next thing you know, it is easy. There's always, as you get stronger, it's a little more difficult to open up and go there, but you do. Okay? Just be you. Forgive who you want and don't worry about the rest. There's a difference between forgiving and forgetting. Never forget. But when you feel someone's worth it, forgive them, whatever. Just, you don't have to say, I forgive you, or they don't have to say, please forgive me. Just take care of it. Wash it out, okay? Open the window, let the smoke out of the kitchen. It's all good. Love you, old man. Take care.